So if you ask me why I'm doing this, if you ask me why I'm leaving my hometown in a place of extreme comfort where I have food on my plate every single day, I have a family that takes care of me, I have friends, I have an infrastructure around my business already that's developed. If you ask me why I'm leaving all of that, if you tune into my last video, you would know that I'm going on a trip to Colombia in a few weeks, and I explained I was nervous. I'm super excited at the same time. There's a lot of emotions going through me, and it's not going to be a short stay. My goal is to live there. It sounds cliche as hell, just thinking about it, but it's true. I met this lovely person over there that I really want to get to grow with. She shares the same values as me, and on top of that, I want to explore my passions while traveling. It's been a dream of mine for so long to just want to travel and make videos and create cool content with and cool music with really cool people. When I die, I want to be able to say that I acted on my passion as much as I possibly could for in any aspect of life. I don't want to live with any regrets. I feel that in my heart, in my soul, that if I'm not acting on something that I'm not truly passionate about, then I won't do it to the best of my ability. It's plain and simple as that. I think for anybody that wants to do anything meaningful in this world, you're doing the world an immense disservice by not acting on those passions, not acting on what satisfies you creatively. Because to me that's how creativity flows. If you look at the universe and the world we live in as this big void of creativity, you notice that creativity flows. Creativity flows best when you're acting from a place of true emotion and true intention. And for me, that's what this is in this moment. It's pursuing a relationship that I truly believe in and that I want to take to the fullest extent that I possibly can. It's acting on this passion that I have for meeting people from different cultures and getting experience in different types of places and finding my own place in this world, while it's also making amazing music and helping other people along the process through the music that I create. That's another thing. I think if you're acting on your highest passion that you possibly can, you are involuntarily helping whoever's on the receiving end of it. For example, if somebody's paying you for a piece of work and it is something you happen to be super passionate about and super excited about, obviously they're going to get an amazing piece of work out of that. It's the same with art. If you're working it doesn't matter which emotion. It could be true sadness, it could be true joy, it could be true confusion. If you're acting on that with to the best you possibly can, the right person will receive it in the time that they need to. And for me, not doing this is almost negligence to that reality. It's almost like denying what I have to give to the people that don't even know I have to give it yet. So if you ask me why I'm doing this, if you ask me why I'm leaving my hometown in a place of extreme comfort where I have food on my plate every single day, I have a family that takes care of me, I have friends, I have an infrastructure around my business already that's developed. If you ask me why I'm leaving all of that, it's because of the people I have the potential to impact. I love this city. I love where I am. This is beautiful. I'm growing so much here. I'm growing so much. And I think it's time for me to follow this spark. Same goes for anybody, man. The fears that weigh you down along the way they're really hard to surf through, you know? For me, I'm in such a weird position. I'm super young. I don't have professionally, financially, I'm not in a position to just get up and go anywhere wherever I want. I'm in a relationship where people say that the girl I'm with, she's way too old for me. Some people might say that I'm making a mistake because I should be spending all my 20s just working and working and working and getting my finances in order. And it's triggering something intrinsic in me that I've needed to resolve, which thankfully I've been able to identify and I'm working through. And this whole experience is teaching me so much about my fears and so much about navigating those and improving my mental health. And it's so liberating. Before, when I had the idea to embark on this journey, if you would ask me a year ago, I was so scared to do it. I had so much fear around it. there's still gonna be that fear. It's still gonna linger. But now, since I've been working through it, and I've been learning to accept it, that those fears exist, and learning to release them, I've never felt better.
Oh, great Daniel, you have once again gifted us with your philosophy, knowledge, and deep spiritual enlightenment. How will we ever repay you for this God-given knowledge you have just bestowed upon us? Oh, Daniel, please help us.
Fear is an illusion, because I could have easily said, you know what, this is true. She's too old for me. This trip is way beyond my years. I need to wait until I have a better financial background. And I could have just shut down the idea overall, broke up with my girlfriend, and stayed where I lived. But how fulfilled would I be? Maybe financially I'll be fulfilled, but internally, emotionally, I would still have this lingering ball of regret within me, asking myself, what if? What if? So yeah, man. So if you ask me, fear is just an illusion. It's our body's way of coping with trying to survive in this world. And it can trick you pretty easily, because I almost fell into that. I did. Because I almost fell into that, and I was this close to abandoning this whole idea. If I were to say to anybody, I mean, I'm in no position to give advice. I'm young. I'm just learning I'm just figuring out who I am, my place in the world. But man, do I know one thing. If you let fear dictate your life, your entire life, you will never see fulfillment.